Good evening. A week after a rift developed between the Anti-Defamation League and its New England chapter, the national organization is changing its stance on the Armenian Genocide.
This whole problem developed after Watertown, Massachusetts dropped out of the ADL's No Place for Hate program. The question tonight is the change of stand by the national organization too little too late? Our John Maroney is in Brookline, Massachusetts tonight with that story. John?
RD, some say that this is a big win for the Armenian community here in Greater Boston. The ADL changing its long-held position on the Armenian Genocide. Still, others say that this fight is far from over.
Starting in 1915, 1.5 million Armenians were killed by the Ottoman Turks. The national director of the Anti-Defamation League now says those actions were indeed tantamount to genocide. If the word genocide had existed then, he says in a statement, they would have called it genocide. Anthony Barsamian is a member of the Armenian General Assembly.
They've reversed the statement today and affirmed the Armenian genocide. Now what they need to do is advocate for the resolution currently pending before Congress.
The controversy started a number of weeks ago in Watertown, Massachusetts, home to more than 8,000 Armenian-Americans. The town pulled out of the ADL's No Place for Hate campaign because the Jewish organization did not recognize the Armenian Genocide. Andrew Tarsi, executive director of the ADL's New England chapter, was fired last week for using the word genocide, and Mike Ross, a Boston city councilor and son of a Holocaust survivor, quit the ADL's regional board in protest.
I think that all Jewish organizations should be the very first to step up and say this was wrong, this was a genocide, and we need to support our brothers and sisters, whether it's Rwanda, Sudan, Armenia, the Holocaust.
Despite what happened in Watertown, the ADL still refuses to support a congressional resolution that recognizes the Armenian Genocide. Nancy Kaufman is executive director of the Jewish Community Relations Council, which for years has been calling what happened in what is now Turkey a genocide.
It's not that often that a national organization with the prestige of the Anti-Defamation League and of Abe Foxman, would actually say, okay, you have a point, we're going to change. As far as the congressional resolution goes, I think that's a whole other issue.
Now, I put a call into the ADL office here in Boston. We did not hear back from them, so we're not sure how this decision will affect it. The board does have a meeting scheduled for tomorrow morning, RD.
John Maroney in Brookline tonight.